I'm Dan Brady, State Representative from the 105th District in the Bloomington-Normal area. And I'm joined today by my colleagues, Leader Jim Durkin, Representatives Tom Dimmer, Avery Bourne, and Ryan Spain. I'd like to start by saying we all know that the pandemic is extremely serious, and I can tell you firsthand as a funeral director, I've seen the effects it has had on too many families across the state. Since the start of the pandemic, the House Republican Caucus has proposed reasonable plans that respect the data we are seeing and the safety for Illinois residents. Even before the pandemic, our caucus was crafting solutions to our failed property tax systems and other pressing issues like ethics reform and ending gerrymandering here in Illinois. We all know that the stay-at-home order was the right thing to do to stop the spread of the virus and protect our health care. Thankfully, it has worked. Illinois has flattened the curve of infection enough that the governor has begun to dismantle the overflow hospital capacity that was quickly built at McCormick Place. The governor's most recent stay-at-home order reflected many of the reasonable suggestions our caucus put forward, including the opening of state parks, garden centers, and allowing our healthcare providers the ability to perform and testing for elective surgery procedures and to help save lives. In recent weeks, the House Republican Caucus has been bringing plans to the governor on how to regionally reopen Illinois now that the initial curve has been flattened and our healthcare system was not overrun. We once again acknowledge that any reopening must be done safely, respecting the data and ensuring that not only our residents are safe, but that they feel safe enough to begin a slow return to normal. Yesterday, the Governor Restores Illinois plan lays out a regional approach that our caucus has been calling for and many states have already implemented successfully. Unfortunately, the governor's plan fails to recognize that local officials throughout the state want the same thing he does, a safe return from the pandemic. Instead of offering any semblance of local authority to the people who are on the ground in the community, it continues to be a decree by one person. And with his plan, it could be months or even years before the state could fully reopen as we wait for a treatment or vaccine that would fit his plan. Residents of Illinois, families, employees, business owners, those looking to get back to work cannot wait months or years with no certainty. I have already heard from countless business owners in my district that if the governor's plan continues, they won't be able to reopen whenever the time comes for the governor to allow it. If we really want to restore Illinois, we need to work together, not through a mandate.